and maybe even more about facelifts. We'll be taking your calls as well. For more information about our show, go to cron4.com and click Body Beautiful. Once there, you can see videos of past shows and get contact information for the doctors we featured, as well as listings for future shows. Welcome back to Body Beautiful. We are talking about acupuncture and how it helps infertility. Plus, we're throwing in a few other questions about acupuncture. It is such an amazing topic. Okay, we'll also be taking your calls. We have plenty of them backing up here. Here's the phone number, 800-440-4884. We'll also be posting the number for Bina's office during and at the end of the segment. Remember, any advice we give you today, you certainly want to consult your own healthcare professional as well. Okay, just briefly to tidy up this whole discussion about acupuncture and infertility, we saw a chart about acupuncture and in conjunction with in vitro fertilization.
Right.
How about on its own? How successful? Do you have testimonials, statistics?
Yeah, you know, there's no documented statistics, but empirically, I have a pretty good success rate with treating infertility in my clinic and getting people or women pregnant naturally. So it does, and I think that I always encourage people to call around, talk to other acupuncturists in town, see what their success rates are, and find out for themselves.
I imagine that's got to be a pretty happy moment for you.
It is. You know? It's a great job. I have a great job. It's a great way to help people.
Can I just ask you, we have to talk about cost. If you were to compare in vitro fertilization with a series of treatments in acupuncture.
It's very cost effective. In vitro fertilization, I think one cycle, one round costs $10,000. Right. That's quite pricey. It's like 48 days of trying, and the success rate is below 50%. With acupuncture, if you were a difficult case and you came to me for 1 year, you saw me every week, and with herbal treatments, it would cost you $5,000. Now, most women get pregnant 3 to 6 months from starting acupuncture treatment.
And would you also see side effects, improved health in general?
Yes, improved health in general, because it optimizes health. It doesn't cure infertility, it optimizes health. Once your health is at its optimum, there's no reason why you can't get pregnant.
Okay, I've got an interesting call here, and I want to go to Lisa from Hayward. Good morning, Lisa, are you with us?
Good morning, thank you.
Yeah, you have an interesting question. We've been talking about the physical ailments that acupuncture might treat, and how about your question?
Yes, I want to know, do you consider acupuncture remedy or a cure for anxiety?
Yes, I see quite a few people for anxiety, palpitations, a lot of mental, emotional issues. Acupuncture can help quite a bit. Again, it's regulating the body. We look at usually we say it's blood and yin associated, and what we mean with that, it's not so much how much blood you have, but the quality of the blood you have, and we treat based on that. It also works really well for insomnia as well.
So, in a very simple way, right? We understand in Eastern medicine and philosophy, there's yin yang. Is that what you were referring to?
That is what I'm referring to. Yes, you need the yin to anchor your spirit, we say. And so there's it can be a little bit complicated to tell you exactly how, because it varies from person to person. So each person has their own imbalances and their own syndromes that is causing the anxiety. And so we look at it case by case. So it's a little bit difficult to try to explain, to give one way for treating the
So when
anxiety.
someone comes to see you, there's a diagnostic kind of test, isn't there? I mean, we take
the pulses. Yeah.
You take a look at the tongue.
We take a look at the tongue, and we ask for other symptoms that might be going along with the anxiety. Like, are you having trouble sleeping as well? Is it been associated with some kind of trauma that's come up in your life or something? And then we look at that and we treat accordingly.
I think what's really kind of interesting here, for me, I was treated for sore throats.
Right.
And actually they said there was an imbalance in the stomach area. Now, that seems a little bit off the mark, except that it worked.
It's a way of looking at it, because the digestion if you're having any kind of lung issues, right? First you eat food, so it's your digestion, it's your ability to metabolize that food that supports your immunity. Now if you're getting allergies, if you're getting chronic sore throats, you look at the digestion. What's going on that it's not metabolizing the food in the way that it needs to, so that you can build up immunity so you don't have these lung issues.
Okay, but that is a very different way of looking at things. We tend to treat things at the source, and we look at the symptoms.
Right. Right, from a Western medical perspective.
Right.
From a Chinese medical perspective, it's holistic, right? So each system relies on the other system to work properly. So you have to say, okay, the lungs are not functioning properly. Sometimes it's in the lungs, and you can tell that by taking the tongue and pulse. Other times it's in the digestion.
So for someone like Lisa,
Uh-huh.
she's got an issue with anxiety, instead of taking a pill,
We would rebalance. We would rebalance. We would look at the heart system. The heart for Chinese medicine is the emotional system for the body. We'll look at her diet. We'll look at the sleep. We'll look at how much stress she has in her life.
wow.
And we'll rebalance.
We are very complex creatures.
It is complicated. It is complicated.
We need to take a quick break.
Sure.
We'll leave you hanging with that one there. For more information about Bina Jangda, if you're in Berkeley, call her at 510-393-7565, or if you're in San Francisco, there's the 415 area code 441-5659, or check her out on the web at binajangdalac.com, and you'll receive 10% off your first patient visit through August 15th.